Hello everyone, today I'm watching Why It Sucked to Be a Pirate by Salmonella. I can already imagine a few things why it sucked, mainly scurvy and I'm not exactly sure what it was called. I think it's called keel hauling, where they tied you up and dragged you across the entire ship from top to bottom. Pretty sure that was like a punishment or torture method they used, so those two reasons is probably why it really sucked. There's probably also a lot of other ones that he's going to mention, so let's check this out.
Hey, little Jimmy.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, it's alright.
So do you think it'd be fun to be a pirate?
Yeah?
Well, guess what? You couldn't be more wrong.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know. At some point, every kid has dreamed about being a swashbuckling, corn-shuckling, wife-cuckling, cocksuckling pirate. Trust me about being a swashbuckling, corn-shuckling, wife-cuckling, cocksuckling pirate. But trust me when I say, it was really not all it's cracked up to be. First, we'll talk about the food. So one staple of the pirate diet was salted meat, usually wild oxen or pork. And I love jerky as much as the next guy, but this wasn't like a bag of Jack Links.
Yeah,
in fact, it was probably closer in
garbage.
texture to your shoes than any meat you've ever eaten. In those days, you couldn't just snap into a Slim Jim. That's a modern luxury that we take for granted. Back then, the slogan was, gnaw on a Slim Jim for minutes on end, grinding it between your molars while the gallons of salt turn your mouth into a desert until the mangled hunk of flesh in your mouth is just soft enough to be shoved down your greasy fucking pirate throat without tearing a hole. Another essential food item was known as hardtack. This was essentially just flour and water baked into a cracker-like brick. Beyond the fact that it was totally flavorless, hardtack was also extremely dense, to the point where pirates would often have to slam their fists down on it in order to break it into pieces small enough to fit in their mouth. As long as it was kept dry, hardtack almost never spoiled, although it often became infested with weevils. Excuse me, sir? I'm a vegan, so can I have a new piece? One without any of Mother Nature's beautiful creatures in it? Thanks. Wait a minute, is this gluten-free? This better be hemp rope. Nah, but the weevils didn't make you sick or change the taste all that much, so, and this is true, the crew would just eat it in the dark, so that way they couldn't tell if they were eating a normal chunk or a weevily one. Then there's the crowding. So pirate ships typically packed in as many crew members as possible, because more pirates means more manpower when you go to board an enemy ship. Of course, the downside to that is that you're basically like a bunch of hairy, unwashed sardines. Let me illustrate what a typical night below deck was like. So you're sprawled out on the damp, musty wood floor. Everything's pitch black, you can't see a thing. The smell of the filth and the mold forces you to only breathe through your mouth. Suddenly, your left hand feels wet, probably just seawater leaking through the hull.
No, someone probably pissed on it.
You sniff your hand, nope, no, that's piss. You feel something furry rub up against your elbow. It was either the body of a diseased rat or the beard of your diseased crewmate. Either way, that's probably where the piss came from. Some guy's moaning loudly in the next room. Hopefully he's just jerking off, because if he's dying, that's one more body to deal with in the morning. Rinse and repeat for 8 hours, and then it's daytime. The poor diet and cramped conditions led to disease being a huge problem aboard pirate ships. The most well-known of these diseases is scurvy, where you don't get enough vitamin C. When scurvy first begins, you just kind of feel tired all the time, no big deal. Then you get weird spots on your skin and your gums start bleeding. This progresses until all your teeth fall out and all of your body's mucous membranes start gushing blood and pus, causing you to die. So that's a lot of fun. There were tons of other diseases too, I won't go.
Typhus, malaria, yellow fever, syphilis. Syphilis? How the fuck did they get syphilis? I'm pretty sure that's an STD. Yeah, it is an STI. It's a sexually transmitted infection. How did they get that? Tuberculosis? Dick rot. I'm afraid to search that in Google. Sniffles, jungle dick rot, dick sniffles, jungle dick sniffles, rotten dick jungles. Their dicks definitely have a lot of problems.
Them all, but here's a few honorable mentions. Also, some people say that alcoholism is a disease. I might just be disturbed, but that's one sickness I could definitely get down with. If it is a disease, then yeah, just about every pirate had this one. If anything, though, I'd call that one of the few upsides of pirate life. Finally, there's the combat. So you've gone through all these disgusting, horrible living conditions, but at least you can enjoy the thrill of battle, right? Swinging from rope to rope.
You'd probably die in the first battle.
sword in your mouth, long, intense saber duels, that kind of thing. But that's typically not how it went down.
That's
For
just
one
Hollywood.
thing, when pirates boarded a ship, 9 times out of 10, they'd just surrender immediately. Because what are a bunch of well-groomed merchants gonna do against a horde of disgusting barbarians? If the defending ship did decide to fight back, though, the resulting brawl wouldn't be anything like the movies. It'd be way worse, like immediate R rating. Because pirates rely a lot on brutality, both because they don't have much real training, and because it scares the shit out of people. If you were a deckhand on an invaded ship and you were stupid enough to fight back, you wouldn't be dancing around doing flips and shit, none of that. Instead, they'd probably shoot you in the stomach with a flintlock pistol, kick you to the ground, chop off your shoulder blade with a hand axe, gouge out your eyes with a marlin spike, wind your intestines around the prow, and then toss your twitching body overboard. And that's only a slight exaggeration. Honestly, if Jack Sparrow got attacked by actual
Only
pirates, he
slight.
wouldn't last a second. It's kinda like a used car salesman going to prison, like, I'll be fine. If anybody tries intimidating me, I can get out of it with my quick wit and charming personality. Boy, you look real pretty from behind. Oh wow, I'm boned. So yeah, in short, if you were thinking about
Don't drop
pulling
the
a
soap.
Captain Phillips anytime soon, I'd advise against it. That's all for today. Till next time, I'm Salmonella, and
Oh,
thank
that
you
was
for watching.
quite short, actually. I'm surprised he didn't mention keel hauling, to be honest. Or any other punishments they faced. That's a little bit disappointing. But, I mean, he did mention a lot of stuff about why pirate life sucked. I mean, yeah. This was... When were pirates around? Pirates were around during the 17th and early 18th century. Yeah, back then you didn't have any... You didn't have medicine. You didn't have good food. Yeah, it would have just... It really would have just sucked. Yeah, I guess that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, Discord servers down in the description below. I'll see you in the next video.